Peace. This is Wise for Wise Words Media back at y'all for another round. And this past weekend, we saw Tszyu in a dominating performance over Brian Mendoza, a fight that I thought would be a lot more competitive. However, Tszyu is showing to be one of the elite fighters at that 154 division. Got to give your hats off to him. He's a pressure fighter, much like his father, throws a lot of good combinations and strong punches. So, congratulations to making easy work of Brian Mendoza. So now, what's next for Tszyu, I believe, will be a great showdown against Jermell Charlo. This is the fight that Tszyu has been calling for. He's actually been wanting to fight Jermell Charlo, which is why I give him credit, because it's not like he's calling out Jermell Charlo now after Charlo had the subpar performance against Canelo Alvarez. Tszyu has been ready for this fight for a while already, and he's been pushing for this fight, calling for this fight ever since he has become the mandatory. He has wanted the fight, and Charlo never wanted to back down from the fight neither, but he just saw a big opportunity once Canelo Alvarez became a PBC fighter officially, and now the door was open for a huge Canelo fight that actually, obviously took precedent over the Tszyu fight. But now it's back to business as usual. Jermell Charlo's back down to the 154-pound division. And I'd rather see Charlo versus Tszyu first. And then let's get the winner of Charlo-Tszyu to fight who by that time should be a 154-pounder officially, Terrence Crawford. So Terrence Crawford, I would like to see fight the winner of Charlo-Tszyu. And since Charlo and Tszyu just fought, weeks apart? Charlo was like a couple weeks back. Tszyu was this past week. So they fought at the same time virtually. So that means moving forward, their next fights are going to land around the same time. So that just makes this fight even easier to make between Jermell Charlo and the now WBO champion Tszyu. So this fight will be for undisputed because the other three remaining belts are still in the possession of Jermell Charlo. And the WBO title was officially stripped from Jermell Charlo the moment that the bell rang against Canelo Alvarez. So this is going to be another huge fight at the 154-pound division. Those of you out there that are looking at Charlo's performance against Canelo and are looking at Charlo like, I'm telling you, this is why I've said it several times on my page. There is weight classes for a reason. There is a reason for weight classes. And we saw a big example of that when Charlo fought Canelo. It's easier said than done to jump up multiple weight classes. It's not an easy thing. To go up one weight class, this is why a lot of fighters are carefully guided. When they move up, when they make that jump to a weight class, after years of campaigning in one weight class, especially like Charlo, he's campaigned at 154 since his debut. That is a very hard thing to do, to move up in weight. You have to see how your body gets, how your body takes in this training camp at the new weight, how you feel on the scale, how you feel fight night, how you feel in the ring. This is why you won't usually jump straight into like the biggest name at a new weight division. Usually you get somebody that's experienced, has a name, especially if you're a big name moving up. You're going to get somebody that's a name. They're not going to make you fight just anybody. You're going to get somebody that's a quality opponent just to make you feel out the division, feel out the new weight class, and see if this is a move that you want to make. So that's how it's usually done. And don't be dismayed. Don't think that because Charlo had a very subpar performance against Canelo, that when he comes back down, he's just gonna be that same guy that was just in a high tight guard and just circling around the ring. That's not Charlo. And Charlo, when he gets in this comfortable weight class, he is a guy that pumps his jab a lot. Good foot move, good footwork. Moves around the ring well, pivots well, and that 1-2 cracks. And the left hook, forget it. That one turns off the lights. So it'll be very, very interesting against Tszyu, a guy who likes to come forward, puts pressure, as we saw that he did with Brian Mendoza, who's a very tough fighter, and he broke him down systematically. So this will be a huge fight, and the winner of this fight, taking on Terrence Crawford, will be just as big of a fight. I'm Wash for Waz Words Media. Peace.